Down by 3. Mitchell for 3. He'll go right. He'll get to a layup. And James Harden at the line for the 3. Oh my God. Holy hell. All right. So the NBA season has officially concluded. So today I decided to simulate the entire season, including the play-in tournaments, just to see how much they get wrong or right in this game. Injuries will be on for this too, so a player like Kyrie doesn't magically come back from a torn ACL. And in case you're wondering for the awards, with the entire season finished, 2K gave Shea the MVP, Castle the Rookie of the Year, Nas Reed 6-man, DPOI to Dyson Daniels, Most Improved to Christian Brown. All right, so the first game of the play-in, the Warriors are playing the Grizzlies. They lost to the Clippers in an absolute thriller the other day, well, yesterday. And off the rip, it is a close game. Low-key, I feel like starting this off with some broadcast like we actually are sitting at home watching the TV. Well, you might be. Desmond Bane goes to the left on Curry. The layup is off to try and extend the lead. Jimmy is pushing the hell out the ball. He pushes that man out the way. I think that was Jalen Wells, and he's going to take a very odd-looking layup, but Jimmy hits it. A stat has been floating around that Jimmy has actually shot more free throws with the Warriors than field goal or made more free. I don't know. That's what's up. Anyways, Desmond Bane will pull the fall away 3, and that is good. A 4-point lead for the Grizzlies with 49 seconds to go. And if you don't notice too, Ja is not only not in the game, but he's not subbing back in right now, so he must have fouled out. And yes, foul outs are on for this. We're trying to keep this as realistic as possible, although you never know. But oh my goodness, the pass stolen by Aldama, and now the Grizzlies have it with 37 seconds to go, up by 4. Oh, Ja is back in, actually. Never mind, I lied. And he's gonna spin around the defense, get doubled over to Bane. Bane going to a go-to. Never mind. Ja, can he hit that grenade celebration now? Will we get to see it? Nope. Pass over. And Jaren is out of bounds. The harassing defense of the Warriors, they still have a shot. Timeout by Steve Kerr. He needs to think, contemplate. I will say it would have been pretty fire if the Warriors won, because they would have played the Lakers and the Timberwolves would have played the Nuggets in the first round, which those are two like premier type of series. But nonetheless, Clippers are going to play, what was it? Clippers Nuggets, I'm pretty sure. And Steph Curry gets to the rim for the shot. And odd decision, but you know, we'll be seeing a lot of those in this. And game 1 or whatever, first game, only game of the play-in for the Grizzlies is going to be a win for them. So they will have the 7th seed and play the Houston Rockets, which should be a chaotic series in itself. Will 2K be wrong about the first thing on this? Probably. Jimmy had 32 and Steph had 31 in the loss. The Kings versus the Mavericks. And this is the, oh wow. Yeah, the Kings are absolutely smoking them, by the way. This is the first year where I would be repulsed to see any of the lower play-in teams actually make it to the playoffs. Anyways, it's time to move to the East before the last West play-in game in the Magic versus the Hawks. Whoever wins this game with 50 seconds left, Magic up by 2, will have the honor of playing the Boston Celtics in the first round, as Franz Wagner misses the shot. Maybe he's trying to tank, but no, he is not, because it was all for Anthony Black to get the putback and 1 over George Niang. Shout out to George Niang. A lot of clips of him just talking trash to random people throughout this season. Actually, one of them was Paulo. So there you go. As Black misses the free throw and Niang gets the rebound up to Ricochet all the way. The layup is good. He has been pretty incredible for the second half of the season. And Franz can go up at Niang, and he's going to be able to go all the way easily and take the 4-point lead. Paulo actually did foul out of this game with 31 points. The Hawks have one more shot to keep their playoff spot within reach. If not, I mean, the Bulls or whatever other team it is that I'm forgetting right now. Oh, Niang opening the corner for 3. That is good. A 1-point deficit for Atlanta. KCP at the line. The first one is good, and the second one is, it's off. Rebound by the Hawks. They have no timeouts, but they're only down by 2. Ricochet goes between the legs to the right, back out to Trey. Trey guarded by Jalen Suggs. Oh my, wait a sec. He is supposed to be out, but you know what? I guess he got, look at that. He's got the little healthy thing next to him too. I have injuries on, and Jalen Suggs just defied logic. Anyway, Suggs back from the injury like Willis Reed from the tunnel miraculously. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be done for the season, but he makes both free throws and 10 seconds to go. Passing to Trae Young. Okongwu for 3. Yeah, see you guys next year. All jokes aside though, Trae Young 46 points, will have one more chance to make it, and the Magic will play the Celtics in the first round. And the Bulls and the Heat are not bad opponents, as Miami is going to smoke Chicago in their playing game. Tyler Hero with 25 and Bam with 21 and 15. So the last game of the Western play-in, Sacramento has cut it to a 1-point game with 1:18 to go. The Kings, even after trading Trying to remember who. Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox for Zach LaVine. Anyways, DeRozan pump fakes it. He'll pull the mid-range little fall away. That is off, though. It looked good, but it wasn't. And Curry is not in the game right now. I'm not sure. Jimmy's subbing back in, but Curry isn't. So Curry might be fouled out. Anyways, and that is Kuminga going to the rim for the tough lefty finish. DeRozan will get the ball on the inbound, guarded by Gary Payton. Shout out to Gary Payton Sr. because he has one son named Gary Payton Jr. and another one named Gary Payton Jr. Real hoops. Anyways, DeMar pulls up mid-range. That's good. There's been some jokes calling this game the DeMar game, just the play-in in general. You know how like they renamed every trophy recently? Yeah, that basically. Kuminga against what the hell? Against Jonas Valanciunas takes a post fadeaway. And Malik Monk is trying to put the Warriors out of their misery. Malik Monk to the post, down to Valanciunas. Valanciunas in the low post, over to DeRozan. DeRozan in the post, back out. Keon Ellis wide open for three. That is good. And the Warriors are down by 2. They'll take the timeout. 17 seconds to go. Pretty sure Ellis hit like 9 threes in a game earlier this season, so not the right person to leave open. Although he could still be shooting like 22%. He definitely doesn't, though. You know, just because he hit 9. I remember Shake Milton hit like 11 threes in a game once a few years ago. Shout out to Shake Milton. Anyways, yeah, Jimmy's got it because Steph, it must be fouled out right now. And the screen's off the ball. Jimmy goes behind the back. 6 seconds. Butler over the screen. Butler, he'll pass it down and away to Sabonis. An absolute stinker of a decision. And Sabonis at the line. Both free throws. One is off, but they have no timeout. Podziemski from half court. It is off the front rim. And the Warriors have missed the playoffs. Is there any chance this happens in real life? I don't know. They have been really damn good in real life ever since they traded for Jimmy. They're like 28-5.
More than earned a spot here.
Talking about the Kings are talking about more than earned a spot. Yeah, I guess so. You know, if you beat this team, screw it, you could have it. But yeah, wow. I have a feeling that already the 2K sim will be defunct, but just stick around to see. Then again, though, I read this thing recently and it was talking about just how little amount of teams outside of like the top 3 seeds have ever made it to the finals or even won a finals. So those teams probably won't matter the most regardless. Anyways, the Hawks are going to defeat the Heat by 5. Trae Young with 45 and 11. He dropped another 40-point game. He's been in the playing game a handful of times now too. And we're going to have the Cavs versus the Hawks round 1. First game they're allowing me to sim without simming any others is the Pistons versus the Knicks. I do want to simcast not just elimination games. And then Pistons, oh wow. They were smoking the Knicks and blew the entire lead in the next 3 quarters. They were up 38-15 and blew the lead. And Tobias Harris got hurt, it looks like. I'll be at this game. I'll be at the first 2 Knicks games. So it's a pretty funny reasoning, but I bought tickets to game 2. And then I saw that game 1 was at 6 p.m. on a Saturday. And I'm like, this is the greatest time I've ever seen a game be at. So that's why I decided to buy the tickets. I know that sounds crazy, but the Pacers will win game 1 over. Why is Dame back? You know what? Screw it. And I guess the Pacers. Hey, this is 2K doing their job, I guess. Because as you could see by, yeah, there you go. Kyrie and Gafford and Draymond Green, who I guess broke his thigh at the end of the game against Memphis because he played 31 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, injuries are on, and so are the injuries that are currently, you know, afflicted in the league. The Timberwolves will win their game by 8, game 1. The Clippers make easy work of the Mike Malone-less Nuggets, despite Jokic's 40 points. The Magic defeat the Celtics in game 1 by 4 points. The Hawks defeat the Cavs by 22 points. Trae Young is on a tear so far ever since the postseason began. The Grizzlies will also upset the Rockets in their first game, 31-11 from Jaren Jackson. And the final one, the Kings versus the Thunder, is going to be, yo, it is like fully upsets in game 1 of these series. All right, I kind of wanted to just go through every game 1, but all right, game 2 at MSG. Now, first of all, it's a 2-point game with 1:45 to go. Don't ask me why I'm doing this so in depth with like all the early games, but I just am. Anyways, the pass into Brunson to the rim. The layup is off. Rebound by Cade. Cade is probably going to be guarded by Brunson because it's 2K, and Cade pulls it up. That is off. Rebound by Brunson. 1:33 to go, and they got Cat at the 4 right now with Robinson at the 5, and it looks like the Pistons have Schroeder still in the, oh my goodness, Brunson just fried him and they did not pull the shot. Anyways, McHale's going to take Schroeder off the dribble, and that is easy. That was a good attack of a mismatch. They rarely ever do that in this game. And speaking of mismatches, yeah, I'm not going to change anything individually for this video. So Brunson guarding Cade, and that is good. You know, you would probably just call me biased if I did that, so screw it. Also, OG's not in the game. McHale is, though. I don't know where the hell he is, but Anyways, Brunson pulls it up. He gets blocked by Duren. I think it's Duren. I've been saying Duren for like 7 years. Anyways, Malik Beasley with the, what the hell? The hop baseline plus the foul and the bucket. Can I see the way he finished this shot? Look at like the angle of which he, yeah, I guess it looks, yeah, that's nice. Well, Pistons trying to make up for their blunder in game 1, up by 5 points. The Knicks for some reason dribble it up and then call the timeout, but nonetheless, and it looks like they're gonna keep the same lineup in. So OG must have been hacking and fouled out. And they've got Tobias Harris guarding Cat as well, but instead they're gonna give it to Brunson in the post against Cade. He's gonna go to a whatever the hell that is, I don't know. And yeah, that's probably gonna be game. Well, I don't know. They need to stop still. Oh my goodness, Cade, they just parted the Red Sea and left Duren open for the dunk. And I think that's it. 10-point win. OG actually led the team in scoring, but fouled out in 29 minutes. Cat with just 8 points on 4 for 13 and Cade with 25. I kind of was hoping this series would just fade off into whatever, not because I don't like the teams, just because Dame is going to be playing in a series he shouldn't be in, but screw it. Anyways, because I don't know. I don't feel like we're already here. Like they made it. Screw it. I'm going to just let him play. I'm not going to injure him. Screw it. He found the 10-minute cure for blood clots, I guess. Anyways, Kuzma back up the other way, guarded by Obi Toppin. This might be the worst defensive one-on-one matchup ever, and Dame gets fouled on the reverse. I've seen a lot of people say that Giannis could have a run like LeBron in 2018 or something. We'll see if he does it. He's been pretty insanely good consistently at the same level damn near for like the past 7 years, so it wouldn't surprise me. Anyways, pass out. Turner will try and take the shot, but he's mauled by Lopez, and Lopez actually fouled out with that. Also, Bobby Portis is back. I don't know if his suspension is up yet. Is it up? I don't know. Anyways, Halliburton guarding Dame with 56 seconds to go. Pass down to Giannis. Giannis not making much work on Siakam. I guess he is. It didn't look like it. He tried to back him down and it didn't work, but he just kind of went around him. Siakam and Nembhard are going to run the pick and roll, but wait, they're going to part the Red Sea again for Andrew Nembhard. Usually the players don't take it off the dribble on that type of play, but they just gave it to him. And Giannis will go at Siakam. He'll pull it up. That is off. He could have low-key had the board there, but nope. Neesmith gets it, gives it to Halliburton. Halliburton to the rim. Tyrese all the way. The layup is good, and that is a 1-point lead for the Pacers. They're already up 1-0 in the series. This can make it 2. Taking care of home court. Giannis with the ball down by 1. He's just going to take it for himself. He's going to go to the basket and dunk around Siakam. That was just dominance. That was very interesting. I feel like they never usually just don't run a play. They just always doing the king thing too. Yeah, I forgot he did that like once. All right, well, Halliburton with the Pacers down by 1, 15 seconds. He's going to try and get to the basket. Go around Lillard for the layup. Easy as hell, but they also gave 13 seconds to the Bucks. Did they foul Giannis? They definitely won't. They're only up by, okay, here we go. Giannis, 6 seconds. He's not getting to the rim right now. He's all the way out on the perimeter. He's going to pull the fall away 3 and brick it. And the Bucks go down 2-0. Even with Dame and Giannis both had 33 and Tyrese had 24 and 11 in the win. The Wolves are going to win game 2 as well by 17 points. Braun with 27, Edwards with 45, and Naz Reid with 36 off the bench. He did just win his second 6-man of the year. I don't even know who's in the lead for that in real life. I can't think right now. You would never guess that with 16 seconds to go, and honestly, I just let this game go on a little too long. I didn't realize. Ben Simmons has hit a shot, his 4th point of the game, to go up by 2 with 16 seconds to go. I tweeted out earlier today that Kawhi is going to be healthy for his first playoffs. Wait a second. Jokic is out. Jokic is not in the game. He had to have fouled out. So with 10 seconds to go, Russell Westbrook has control of the ball. Forget what I tweeted. We got to see what the hell's about to happen. Russell Westbrook goes at Harden. He misses the shot, and they are going to go down 2-0 officially. I also don't think Murray can't be in here either. Yeah. Jamal Murray and Jokic were on the bench. They are in the game right now. Thank you, 2K. There's like a distinct part of me that always like wants these to be better than they won up at every year. I don't know. 37, 17, and 7 for Jokic in the loss. There's probably still a good chance they could win though. Thank you for the VC I'll never use. I'm on the PC. What the hell am I gonna do with it here? If I go to the park on here, I'm gonna find a glitch Slender Man build. He's gonna be touching the damn top of the rec center. Okay, the Celtics, it looks like, are gonna get their get back and win by 44 points here, and 44 from Jason Tatum. Perfect. Also, it looks like Paolo got a little hurt. hurt. You know, he got a damn, give him a band-aid or so. He's got a bruised sternum. And Goga also got hurt with a left hand fracture. Is that real or is that in the game? I don't think that's real. He must have done that at some point. The Atlanta Hawks are up by 2 on the Cavaliers with 1:08 to go. The absolute insanity just continues in this. And Karis LeVert will hit 1 of 2 free throws. They'll give it to DeAndre Hunter. And Hunter over to Garland. Garland will go at Trey with the layup, and it is good. Garland, the free throw. It is good. And 1 minute to go. Okongwu gives it into Young. Trey will go right at Garland to the rim himself. That is off. Allen with a little bit of a contest on the weak side. And Hunter will push the ball up the floor. Not really sure why he's getting it when they have all these damn All-NBA players on the court right now. But anyways, and Hunter is keeping the ball. Hunter is keeping the ball, and he will go for the shot and miss it. Rebound by Risa Shea. Risa Shea with the lane against Donovan. He's going to stop, slow it down, go to the post, go back to the post, back out to Trey. Trey with Allen on him. He's going to be able to get to the rim and get fouled. 17th foul for the Cavs. Allen's second, and Trey, the first one at the line, is good, and the second one is also good. Hunter will give the ball into Garland, and Darius will pass it over to Hunter again. DeAndre Hunter going to the rim, passes it back out to Garland, over to Mobley. Mobley against Okongwu. Mobley will get a lane, and he will miss the layup. 7 seconds to go, or 8 seconds basically, and Atlanta, as Clint Capella is at the line, also in a double big lineup with Okongwu, which is actually kind of interesting, is this team, but he misses the second though. And Cleveland, no timeouts, up to Garland, down by 3. Mitchell for 3. It is good. Donovan Mitchell keeps the game alive with just 2 seconds to go. Clint Capella will pass the ball in. And who will it be to for the potential game winner? It is Dyson Daniels at half court, and that is off. And that is OT in Atlanta and Cleveland's second game, with Atlanta up 1-0 in the series. And the Hawks are going to hold on to a 9-point win in overtime. Risa Shea led the game with 33 points on 23 shots, and Trey had 31 and 10. That is a wild game. The Rockets will tie it up 1-1. Maybe this will be the most normal series. In real life, I would think it'd be one more chaotic, but excited to see how the Rockets are in the first time in the playoffs in a while, ever since Harden was there, I'm pretty sure. It's low-key kind of fun to watch some of these early games unfold, just because I feel like in 2K, we see the upsets a lot, but we don't usually see them right in front of us, like in live and in 4K, as there's the reason why. As Shea tries to get the steal and Malik Monk gets a wide open layup, and the Kings, who are up on the 1 seed, the 70-win team damn near, 1-0 currently, giving them like their 9th loss of the season. I'm exaggerating, but still, as Shea hits the pull-up shot, are currently tied with 1:30 to go, just about 1:40. DeRozan will pass it down to Jones for the layup. That is good. I don't even know who that is. Isaac Jones in his 1 minute with a bucket, because Domantas Sabonis has fouled out of the game. He was only 2. He fouled out in 15 minutes. Anyways, 1:30 to go. Shea guarded by Monk, and he will go over the screen, pull up the follow and midi. Hey, I got the animation, or a few of his animations equipped on my player. They are so fire. And DeRozan to the rim. That is off, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back up in the Thunder's contested paint. They had Jay Will down there and Chet. By the way, the Thunder don't have anybody fouled out, so I'm not sure what's really going on here, where J-Dub is at currently. Anyways, Shea will get to the rim again. He'll pull up some BS low-key, pass it back out. Caruso for 3. That is good. There is nothing more electric than a offensive rebound in the NBA. I think that's why I've grown so much love for Josh Hart over the years. He is yeah, anyways, DeRozan will pull up. That is off. He does it again. Another rebound by DeMar DeRozan to bring the lead up to 3 off his own miss. They used to say follow your miss back when you know what I'm saying? You were in elementary school or some. Don't listen to him. Your shot's probably broke if they... No, I'm just playing. Anyways, Shea steps back in the corner. Oh my goodness, walking the tightrope with barely any room, and Jay Will is gonna take the floater. You know what? I saw that dude hit a damn off the glass lob to himself a few days ago, so I think anything's possible for him at this point. Malik Monk at the line. The first one is good, and the second one is off. Chet gets the board, and they call timeout. Let's see if Shea can hit a move like this. This was me on the rec center the other day. As you can see at the top right, I had a 57 points. That's the little Shea step back they got in this game. Anyways, Shea gets wowed. Malik Monk went for the steal on the inbound, and Shea had a lot of room, but he did not take a shot or even try to attack, initiate nothing. And it looks like he's going to try and lull him to sleep. And oh my goodness, did he lull him to sleep? Where the hell was Malik Monk? Shea on the left wing just hit a move, and I wanted to see like if he got stunned or something. Honestly, it doesn't look like it, but you know, like in 2K when you get stunned on defense, you can't move. Maybe he got one of those, because that was disgusting. But the Kings can still hit a shot here though. And with DeRozan's offensive rebound luck, who knows what we're about to see. 6 seconds to go into DeMar. DeMar with 4 seconds. DeMar, he'll go right. He'll get to a layup, and he misses it. DeMar DeRozan at the rim with the bully animation misses the layup. Oh my goodness. I have to go back and watch that again if they'll let me. That is an absolutely brutal miss, because with 5 seconds to go, first of all, DeMar DeRozan catching the ball out here with 5 seconds to go is a worst case scenario, because in 2K they usually make you take a weird three, and DeMar DeRozan doesn't shoot threes. With that being said, DeRozan gets all the way, no help, no nothing, and smokes the layup with the left. Pretty sure I saw the Kings rightfully had Jonas Valanciunas doing the jump ball, and it does look like, though, that was a huge miss for DeMar. Oh my God. Holy hell. Shea, the 2K adjust. Shea was 29 for 30. I'm not, man, I'll be trying to defend Shea, and then 2K comes out here and does this. 29 for 30. This is the most free throws I've ever seen by a player. I'm about to go, hold on. I think this might be the record. That is the, I knew it was going to be like this, Bob Cousy. That is the second most free throws made in a playoff game ever. That breaks an almost 100-year drought with this many free throws. And that would be the most free throws in regular season history as well. So it's not like, yeah, that's insane. Okay, the Knicks are going to make quick work of the Pistons back in Detroit as Brunson and Towns both dropped damn near 40 points. They dominated this game. The Pacers will win the next one by 8 points, and Halliburton with 47 and 10 to take the 3-0 lead. The Lakers with their backs against the wall, Luka Doncic, I don't know, he became Luka Doncic 3 months too early, because they have lost by 30. Ant with 46, and Austin Reeves has suffered a severe right ankle sprain and will be maybe done for their season if it ends right now, that is. The Clippers will dominate the Nuggets again by 30 points, 32 and 17 from Harden. He's had a fantastic year, and now they are up 3-0 as well. Ben Simmons, shout to him. After that game 1 fluke, as Paulo's over there tweeting out, I'm back, like he's Cam Newton. Well, he had 39, 10 and 7 in this game, but they still lost by just about 20 points because Brown had 40 and Tatum had 30. The Cleveland Cavaliers are currently facing a 3-0 deficit as they are going to lose to the Hawks 141-124. Trey with 45 and 8. Is he trying to make an 8 seed Jimmy Butler finals run? The Grizzlies will win a game. Once again, this tends to be the most tame series. The Thunder travel to Sacramento to take another win. Shea with, okay, a more timid 14 free throws. We're on to game 4s now, and the Knicks will beat down on the Pistons again. I low-key said Knicks, and then I had PTSD because I saw Tim Hardaway Jr. at the top of the box score. For a second, I thought he got his way back to the Knicks, but he's on the Pistons. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Indiana Pacers have the ball down by 1, up 3-0 in the series with 29 seconds to go. They could end the series right here if they can find the bucket, as Halliburton will try and ISO Dame. He's going to get to his go-to move, it looks like. Ugly step back. Oh my goodness. He is tired as hell right now, and he's trying to get to something. Oh, he got Dame. He got Dame off balance and got to the rim for the layup. What will the Bucks say about it? Pass into Giannis. Giannis, 8 seconds, series on the line, season on the line. Giannis to the rim all the way. The layup, it is off. Rebound by Siakam. Put his head down, got to the rim, and should have put his head back up so he could put the ball in the rim. But that is going to be game and series set match. The Bucks get swept. They have no timeouts. So yeah, this is over. Siakam will hit both, and Damian Lillard full court shot. It is off. The Pacers send the Bucks home. Halliburton with 26 and 13 in this one. And the Los Angeles Lakers with no contest get swept in another 20-point win. Luka with 30, LeBron with 22, 10 and 6, and Ant with 33 in the win. The Denver Nuggets, I believe, will avoid a sweep as Jokic had 39, 24 and 7. Celtics, they've been dominating ever since that game 1, 41 from Brown in this one. And the Atlanta Hawks up 3-0, looking to close the series out. You might have saw me damn near fumble right there and miss the game, but there is a 1-point lead right now by Atlanta with 48 seconds to go. Ty Jerome is in the game currently, guarded by Trae Young, and he's gonna go right at him. It looks like, nope, he's gonna get stopped a little bit. Back over, and oh my goodness, this lane steal by Shea. Young has it all the way, and that is good. A 3-point lead. Look at Shea in the lanes. I don't even know why you'd make this pass in the first place, but still, the young man's got 2K lane genetics, and the Cavs will call a timeout after dribbling up the court. Hunter will pass the ball into Garland in the backcourt. 27 seconds to go. Garland down by 3. He's going to go to a go-to shot, step back, and he bricks it. George Niang will get fouled. Allen fouls out, and the Cavaliers are about to be swept by the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter with one last thing to say. Yeah, hell no. And that is it. The Hawks win by 7. Capella did get hurt in this game, it looks like, but Risa Shea and Trae Young lead them to the second round. We might never get a glimpse of this Rockets Grizzlies series despite it being pretty decent so far. And Jalen Green with 43 in the win. The Kings are gonna, in dominating fashion, beat the Thunder on their home court, as Shea had 41, but the overall impact of the Kings, I guess, gave it to him. Those last 2 series are the only series to beat 2-2. The Rockets Memphis and the Thunder Kings. The Knicks are going to once again beat down on the Pistons and send them home. Cat with 41 to Cade's 43. Nobody else had double digits. I low-key thought, oh, we haven't seen none of this Nuggets series yet. I totally forgot I jumped in for that Russ shot that he missed for the game. Anyways, Jamal Murray guarded by Harden. He gives it to Jokic with an entire side of the court to himself. He's going to get to the rim, pass back out to Gordon. Gordon has been on one this season. Porter Jr. trying to cook on Norm Powell, and Christian Brown, the MIP, will take it. He gets the layup. Shout out to Christian Brown. He has patched a hole that the Nuggets would have been screwed without. Even though, hey, KCP has not been doing good on the Magic. Do we think he would have fallen off that bad though if he stood on the Nuggets? Probably not. I don't know. Anyways, Harden guarded by Murray. He goes over the screen, pulls it up, and that is off. Rebound by Jokic. Got in great positioning for it. Looked like Zubac might have had it, but Jokic got it. And then Murray, he'll run the pick and roll, patented with Jokic. Pass down to Jokic in the low post, and he will pump fake and go up and get fouled. Zubac's 5th, by the way. Jokic at the line. First one is good. And Jokic, the second one, is also good to take a 3-point lead. Clippers are up 3-1 though. So we would have to see a repeat of what we saw back in the bubble for the Nuggets to make it out alive. If you're 12 years old, the back then, well, oh my goodness, pass away to Jokic, and it looks like they might have control of this one. Let's see, Jokic dribbling it in the free court, open court, while Kawhi was like damn near on him, and pass back out to Gordon. Gordon over to Porter Jr. Yeah, they blew a 3-1 once upon a time. Anyways, Jokic in the post. He does the exact same move and gets Zubac fouled out. And Jokic, the first one is good. 2K put in that foul betting in the game is pretty funny. And that is a 5-point lead by the Nuggets. That should be it. That'll be a 5-point win by the Nuggets. Jokic with 40 points, 17 and 7. He also did have 20 free throws himself attempted in this one. Sorry to Orlando, but the Celtics will put him to bed officially. Game 1 was interesting though. It's like when Iverson did it to the Lakers or whatever. Or actually when the Magic beat the Raptors back in 2019 when DJ Augustine hit that game winner. Shout out to DJ Augustine. The Rockets will win another game. Pretty quiet outings from both teams. Desmond Bain with 27 in the loss. The Thunder, with all the expectations on them, are going to win by 42. Thankfully for them. Shea with 41. The Nuggets are going to give themselves the chance to do it again. They are going to force the game 7 after being down 3-1. Murray with 36. Jokic with the 29 point, 15 rebound, 14 assist, triple-double. And Harden had 40 and 10 damn near. Grizzlies facing elimination, down 3-2. And the Grizzlies were originally dominating, but the Rockets have came back a bit, trying to end this series right here and now. They're going to pass it into... Okay, that's Grizzlies ball still. That was really weird. They try to pass it in super close to the baseline. I think it hit Eason's hand while he must have been out of bounds. I don't know. Anyways, Wells passed it into Morant. Ja, they need to add that celebration next year, though. I won't allow it if they don't. I've seen it so many places. Go to celebration. Just go to. Anyways, Ja to the rim and the layup plus the foul. That is good. Oh, look at him. He's thinking about it. He knows. He's like, oh, there's something itching me. Anyways, Ja at the line. Free throw is good. 55 seconds to go. Rockets with the ball, full court. They're going to call the timeout, aren't they? I know this game too well. They don't. Okay, Jalen Green. Green, leading scorer for the Rockets, played all 82 games this season. He pulls up the fall away shot. That is off. Rebound by Brandon Clark, who I think also got hurt for the season. I could be wrong. Anyways, Clark over to Wells. Wells to Ja. And Ja trying to body up in like the high post with a lot of time left. And he's going to get to the rim. Layup is good. Barreling down. If this actually was the matchup, yeah, actually, shout out to Steven Adams, former Grizzly. He'd probably have to be in the game a lot. So I don't know. I mean... the Rockets got a lot of perimeter defenders. I don't know what I'm talking about. They got men. They got Tari Eason, Dylan Brooks. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Damn, they do have a lot of former Grizzlies. Anyways, pull up, and that is off by Jalen Green. The Grizzlies will win this game and force the game 7. The first game 7 of this video. Bane with 29, and Ja with 23 and 11 in this first game. Or what am I talking about? First game. Thankfully for them and the sake of their social media team, the Thunder will win this series. Shout out to Keegan Murray for getting hurt. It doesn't really matter, dog. You got the whole offseason. Shea had 58 points. That's crazy that Keegan Murray's tweet popped up, but not this. 58 and 11 from Shea. And it was ethical too. You know, 13 free throws, but he had 20 for 30 shots. Chet was 4 for 16, but it did not matter as they won by 15 points. That is the third most points in a playoff game in NBA history. I feel like we're due for something like that to happen. It's been well, Jimmy did this. This is the game against the Bucks in the first round, 56. That is wild that this is the fifth. Not that it's bad. It's just crazy that all this has happened so recently, because this Donovan one, that was when the Jazz actually blew a 3-1 to the Nuggets that year. Crazy times. They also got him in that ugly Jazz jersey that they got to switch. And despite their best efforts, which this is a pretty realistic, like real life crazy type of series that could happen, because the Nuggets come back, force game 7, and you know, because of a bit of their woes, they still end up losing, as Jamal Murray also got a 1 to 2 week injury in this, and he still played 35 minutes though. But Jokic with 38, 15, and 13 in the loss. But hey, just a testament to how good the Clippers are right now. And the Grizzlies will win by 12 points, 30 and 11 from Sengun, but they lose to the 7th-seeded Memphis Grizzlies. This is a team that, I mean, still to this moment, potentially could not even be in the playoffs. But instead, I think they're the only, oh no, what am I talking about? Them and the Hawks are most certainly in here in the playoffs and in the second round. So far, unsurprisingly, the leading scorer is Shea with one of the greatest performances in playoff history. And then second is Edwards, who swept the Lakers. Third is Jokic. That's just so far, though. Obviously, Jokic is, yeah, Trae Young leading assists. He has also been insane. All right, second round, the Timberwolves versus the Grizzlies. This gave one hell of a comical and interesting series years ago when they were both way younger teams than they are now. I remember Ant hit like a game winner in that series. Maybe it was a game tire or something. Anyways, the Timberwolves, which they did just beat the hell out the Lakers, they are going to win this series, or this game, by 30 almost. DiVincenzo with 26 and 11. The Knicks and the Celtics will play in round 2, and I don't know where the hell Derek White is. Derek White, strained right Achilles, 2 to 4 weeks. He played 77 games throughout the regular season, so that's a bit of a shock. And this came in game 4, it looks like, of the Magic series. But even with that, the Knicks, hey, let me, the Knicks fan, topple it on. Yeah, that's now 0 and 11 against the top whatever the hell teams, as they lose by 29. Brunson had 40 and Jaylen Brown had 42. The Clippers and the Thunder will play. This would be a pretty damn good series. And game 1, with low-key some ease, is going to go to the Clippers. Shea had 36, J-Dub had 28, but Bogdanovich with 35, and he was such a great pickup for them for so cheap. Also, Harden had 17 and 21 in this game with only 10 shots. And lastly, the Pacers versus the 8th-seeded Hawks. What a matchup. This game, somehow they would have an open national slot and they'd still put this on NBA TV. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Well, we're talking so much about NBA. 26-7 fourth by the Hawks. Oh my goodness. I'm looking through this. The Pacers have not scored a field goal since the 5:53 mark of the game. Jarris Walker hit 1 free throw, and that is it. Aside from that, they have not scored in 6 minutes. Also, I'm pretty sure this dude ain't injured, but it says Benedict Mathurin is out for the season with a left humerus fracture. Well, we might as well jump into this and see if the Pacers can put the ball into the hoop one time here, and Mathurin would definitely help him with that. But shoot, you got enough as it is. You got Siakam. They're going to give it into Nembhard in the backcourt. Well, not the backcourt, but like, you know, whatever. I don't know. Halliburton pulls a 3 with no hesitation. He misses it. Maybe he should have hesitated. I don't know. And they're going to foul with 31 seconds. So it looks like the Hawks are going to win this. Game 1 with an insane comeback to the Atlanta Hawks. 28 from Risa Shea and 26 from Trae. They are leading far and away, this team. Game 2 between Minnesota and Memphis. And Minnesota wins by 47 points. Julius Randle leads the game with 34, 8 and 7. And nobody on the Grizzlies put up 20. Only 3 guys put up 10, and it's their big 3, or so to speak. And in game 2 in the TD Garden, the Knicks are going to defeat the Celtics by 14 points. Oh boy. Towns had 28 and 10, but what happened here? Jalen Brunson, left hand fracture, 4 to 6 weeks. The exact same injury, I'm pretty sure it was either left or right, I don't know, that he got last year in the semifinals against the Pacers, and Brunson is done for what could be the season. That is the most, yeah, us thing to ever happen. You actually win a game for the first time and then he's done. Clippers gonna win another game, and actually says that J-Dub, this would be a terrible string of days. Oh, whoa, chill out. Well, It's on automatic anyway, so whatever. J-Dub with a sprained left knee, out 2 to 4 weeks. No chance of playing currently. 30-17 from Harden in the win. And Atlanta, I mean, if they were able to beat the Cavs, is it that surprising that they could beat the Pacers? 44-9 from Trae Young. This is already going absolutely off the walls. No Michael Jackson. 16-point win though, or something like that. Yeah, 16 by the Grizzlies, despite Ant's 39. So they take a game finally. With Brunson out, the Knicks will start DeLon Wright. Look at Brunson just sitting there menacingly. If you don't get back in the game, if you could stay here and do this little pre-game intro. I did realize McBride is a shooting guard. I was about to change him to the point guard, but he is also shooting 29 from the field in the playoffs. So you know what? Despite the fact that DeLon Wright has yet to play, maybe Tibbs is just making a mastermind decision here. And I'll be damned, maybe he is. The Knicks will win the next game, led by Towns' 43-11. DeLon Wright, cool little 9 points, but he had 5 turnovers to 5 assists, so that's not very good, but still. McBride ain't playing much better anyways, or campaign. Golly, the point guards are just a weak point after that. Good God. OG with 21, Jaylen Brown with 28 in the loss. The Clippers are going to win this next game by 11 points. James Harden says he got a bruised left hip up there by the Clippers social media. He had a triple-double in this, 29, 10, 11, but he's good though. He could still play. Shea with 39 in his loss, and his second leading scorers were Aaron Wiggins and Alex Caruso. Hartenstein also got hurt, or did he just get hurt in this game? I don't know, but he also has a pulled left hamstring. Yeah, Hartenstein, it happened in this game. Just go to the social media tab, I guess, but they are down 3-0, so it's not much time for, messing around here. The Atlanta Hawks will absolutely bulldoze the Pacers, and who would have thought, as Trae Young with 25-11, that the Hawks would be the only team yet to lose a playoff game. Funnily enough, the only game they've lost was in the play-in to the Magic. The Timberwolves are going to take another huge win by like 40 points. Ant Edwards with 33 and Naz Reid with 28. The Knicks and Celtics are tied at 101 with 153 to go. A back and forth game for these two teams so far. They have Neemias Queta in the game. I think that's how I say his name. I'm not sure. But they have him, Al Horford, Luke Cornett, and Porzingis. But wait, the Knicks have Mitchell Robinson, Precious, McHale, and Cat, and they pass it down to Tatum. They're both running big-bodied lineups, and Tatum against McHale gets him in the air, gets him out of the way. He misses the layup. Rebound by Robinson. It's tipped out. Who's it off of? It is going to be Celtics ball with another 14 seconds. Okay, timeout was just called by, I'm assuming, Boston, yeah, and we'll probably see some more normal lineups after this. Good God. But I mean, yeah, both teams, I guess, are running big, heavy rotations right now. All right, well, with Brunson out and Derek White out, we've got Peyton Pritchard and DeLon Wright at the ones. I'm pretty sure one should be very heavily favored there. But anyways, this is still a good matchup, though, as Brown trying to get around OG. He is getting bodied currently. Let's see. Spins it back to the right, to the left. Not really a shot here. He misses it. Rebound by Anunoby. OG running it back up the other way. He's got Cat on the left of him. He's going to pass it to McHale in the corner. McHale down to Hart in the post against Tatum. Hart will give it to DeLon Wright, cutting across the middle. Right now, we'll hand it off to OG. OG with some room. He's going to pass it down to Cat, and it's stolen by Brown. Oh, my goodness. He gave it right to him. Jaylen Brown guarded by OG. Pass it out to Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by Wright. He's trying to cook him. He'll pass it back out to Holiday. Holiday on McHale. The screen. Holiday over it. He'll get an open mid-range shot, and that is good by Drew. He's been doing that for a long damn time. 39 seconds to go. DeLon Wright with the ball. He'll probably, it looks like he's going to run it with Cat. I don't know what the hell they're doing, honestly. He's going to run a pick and roll with Hart, and he's going to get to the rim. DeLon Wright pulls it and misses it. They gave DeLon Wright the shot. Oh my goodness. Tatum at the line. First one is good, and the second one is also good. Knicks with one timeout to go, but that is probably going to be game. Oh, look, just at that note, I see at the bottom, Dante DiVincenzo 8 threes made, team record. Just to show us off right now that we could use the bastard. If only we give the ball to the guy who has 40 right now. Anyways, OG going to pass it into the corner. Cat will go right at Porzingis, pull it up. That is good. Technically still have a chance. Them free throws by Tatum looked a little shaky, but I mean, he made them. Passing Holiday, he'll get fouled. Holiday did hit the first free throw, and the second one, the big one, it is off. Rebound by Cat. No timeouts, 20 seconds. DeLon with the ball. Right. Will he do the right thing? Spike Lee, pass down. Towns in the post. Towns will take he tried to take a fall away, but wait. Back out to OG for the 3. 9 seconds to go. The Knicks tied the game up just like that. It looked like it was over. It might still be, though, but it'll probably have to be Tatum's doing. Passing to Brown. Maybe it'll be Brown. Brown goes to the left. On Anunoby. 4 seconds, steps it back. He'll pull the three. Insane contest, and that is off. They will go to overtime. What a finish to this game. Although it's not finished. That's not really a finish to the regulation. There you go. That area right there is that's where I always sit when I go to the Garden. That area looks way too wide, like right by the tunnel. Anyways, it's because they don't got the rights to the damn arena. They got it. It's Knicks arena. The Knicks are up by 6, up by 5, and they're gonna hold on to this by 9 points. 34 from Cat and 33 from Bridges, and the Knicks, despite 47 from Tatum and Brunson being on the sidelines, will go up 3-1 in this series. OKC down 3-0, facing their wall of pure doom and despair, but they win this next game by 7 points. Shea with 48. And will the Atlanta Hawks ever lose a basketball game? Maybe I jinxed them. They are going to lose their first game of the playoffs by 15 points as Siakam at 26, 11, and 7. And Zachary Shea, it says he's out 1 to 2 weeks, but it's, you know, this might have been the best time to have an injury. Also, he'll probably be back in like 2 seconds. The Timberwolves are absolutely bulldozing over the Grizzlies, and they will be the first team to clinch a conference finals berth for back-to-back years. And who would have thought they would have made it back, and the Mavericks would be Nico Harrison victims. Julius Randle with 39 on 17 for 22 shooting. The Knicks will not close it out in 5. It doesn't look like they're going to lose by 6 points. The Tatum and Brown's 30-point duo. It does not say Harden's injured anymore, so I'm assuming he's healthy. Although actually it might have me as controlling the Thunder right now, is they're gonna win. Yeah, Harden is still injured, but 37 from Shea, just 11 from Kawhi with 6 turnovers. Aaron Nesmith also hurt now, it's saying, but he must be playing through it since it says that right there. And the Pacers are gonna win another game. 36 from Halliburton, and maybe without Shea, as yeah, he is not playing this game. He is not allowed to, I guess. The New York Knicks are gonna absolutely dog walk the Celtics in game 6 of the series in New York. You know what's funny? This is the exact game when they sell, I said this I think in my last video, but when they sell playoff tickets, they sell tickets for like the entire playoffs, and I bought a ticket for a hypothetical game 6 in the second round because everyone was buying up all the game 1 and 2 tickets. So I was like, screw it, let's see if it happens, and if not, they'll just give me my money back. But this would be the game, and a 32-point win without Brunson, 35 from Bridges and 34 from Towns, outplaying the Boston duo. And the Los Angeles Clippers are gonna get the Thunder out of here in, I believe, 6 games. They finally finish it off. Shea with 38, and the Clippers and the Timberwolves will play in the Western Conference Finals. The Hawks trying to fight off the Pacers without Shea, but not looking too successful in that, as they are blowing this lead currently. Trey had 50 and they lost in game 7 of this final second round series. This is an elite jinx, by the way, because I said they hadn't lost a game and now they've only lost games since, but it is super slow game right now. 2 minutes to go. For the record, Shea is still not back. He was absolutely carrying them so far. Not carrying, but alongside Trey, of course. 2 minutes to go. Pacers up by 2, and they'll give it into Siakam against Okongwu. I got Terrence Mann in the game as well. And where the hell is Siakam? Okay, there we go. Pass back out. Nembhard with the screen from Toppin. Nembhard, the fall away 3. That is off. Rebound by Capella. They are truly running this 2 big lineup a lot. And Terrence Mann, pass out to Young. Young gets bodied by Shepherd, but wait, he'll go back to the right with the layup. That is off. Tried to go over the trees down low. It did not work. Shepherd, a 3-point shooter. Are they going to guard him from out there? And he's going to pass it down to Toppin anyways. And now Siakam on the right block. He'll pass it out to Halliburton to Shepherd. They're gonna run a screen to get Nembhard open, and actually LeVert fouls Halliburton. And it honestly, I mean, LeVert's fouled out now, but I mean, it stopped the 3. So anyways, Siakam, now they're gonna have to restart it again. 14 seconds on the clock, and Dyson Daniels also subs in. He was not in the game, and he is guarding Halliburton right now. The pass down, the steal by Larry Nance. Oh, it's because the Pacers have McConnell in, so Halliburton's actually at the 2. Dyson's kind of driving with a head full of steam, and Trae Young for 3. That is good. A 1-point lead for the Hawks. Game 7 in Indiana. The crowd goes silent, and Siakam going at Larry Nance. Can he get a bucket on this decrepit old man? And Siakam, he is going to take a over the shoulder with the right. He would be drug tested if he hit that shot in real life and took it in this scenario with that much time. Anyways, 39 seconds. Trey gets right around TJ McConnell, known for his defense. Oh my, I will give it to him. Hey, I was enamored watching that dude play when the Knicks played the Pit. He is a crackhead. Anyways, pass back out to McConnell. McConnell down to Siakam. Siakam against Nance. He's going to try and hit some shimmies, go at him. It is not working right now. Didn't get stuck. He gets the 3-second violation. How did they allow it? And Trae Young has 55. He has the team record in a game. That's what they decided to show off right now after that. That's really funny. And he might extend it right here and get 57 and shoot. He might get a damn NBA record with how this is going. Pass into Young. Oh my goodness, he breaks away from the defense to waste some time. And they can go up by 3 points right here. Trae at the line. The first one for 56. That is good. And the second one for 57 is off. And the Pacers will take the timeout. Down by just 2 points. The game's still within their reach. Will they take a 3 and try and put the Pacers or the Hawks in the dirt? This is an elite series right now, though. Shoot. Miles Turner. He's going to pass it into Siakam goes to the left, still guarded by Nance, and they're letting him cook rather than Halliburton for most of this late regulation so far. 5 seconds there. He might go for the 3 here. He is. Siakam. It is good. Pascal Siakam with the shot of his life. 1.5 seconds to go for the Hawks. Can they get a shot off? Even a good shot with just this amount of time left. 1.5 seconds down by 1. What will they do? Is Trae Young's efforts about to be futile? Capella, he will pass the ball in to Dyson from half court, and it is off, and the Hawks have lost despite Trae Young's 56-point outing. The Hawks have ran that inbound play. I know Dyson definitely shot another half court shot at some point in this. That is a terrible play. That is easily the worst one you could do. I know there's like a few different variations of the dumb 2K late inbound play, but Trae Young with 56 points, that's to be like top 10 in playoff history. I know it's not because, well, actually this might tie Jimmy. Anyways, the Hawks have been eliminated. Damn, I feel so bad for the Hawks that like I'm over here like, damn, I want to simulate another year. see if they run it back. But anyways, the Knicks and the Pacers will play on the Eastern Conference side of the finals, just like last year in the semifinals. Now DeLon Wright is still starting. It says Brunson's out for the season now. It didn't say this before. It said 4 to 6 weeks, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Pacers also without Mathurin, and Isaiah Jackson's been out. Also Aaron Nesmith's injured currently. Game 1 in New York. The Knicks like fake stormed back at the end here, but not really, as Mitchell Robinson also gets hurt in this game, but it seems like he'll be able to play through it. NBA injury report Twitter account said personal cleanliness of inadequate, effective hair restraint not worn, evidence of rats in facility. Is this supposed to be a New York joke? And the Timberwolves against the Clippers. Now the Clippers beat the Titans of the NBA right now, but the Timberwolves have been absolutely dogging everybody. So game 1, definitely a defense heavy game from the Clippers, as the Timberwolves drop just 90 points and lose by 26. Also, it looks like Randall got hurt in this one. Oh, he's got a sore knee day to day. Harden's still out for the 1 to 2 weeks, but he's playing through it and he's leading them in scoring every single game still. All right, well, Knicks next game, even without Brunson, just gonna keep pushing it on, and they are gonna win this one by 31 points. McHale leads the Knicks with 30 despite Halliburton's 41. Also shot 11 for 16 from 3 in the loss. After getting dogged in the last one, though, the Timberwolves are gonna come back to beat the Clippers, as Ben Simmons is saying, my back spasms are on the mend. Yeah, they've been like that for the past 5 seasons. Sorry, Ben. Anyways, 34 from Anthony Edwards. Game 2 in Indiana. Actually, this is game 3. What am I talking about? And the Knicks currently down by 5 points with 1:12 to go. Pacers also have the ball. I didn't really check who had the ball, but if they don't get a stop here, it might be over with right here now. And Halliburton will get over the screen. He does not shoot the shot. Back out to Nembhard with Bridges on him. He reaches out the ball over the screen. Bridges still on him, and Nembhard gets to the rim and makes the layup. They also took a lot of time off the clock, so that'll probably do it, honestly. I don't know why I didn't check who had the ball, because, yeah, considering the Knicks didn't have it, they probably didn't have a chance. But let's see. Cat, low post, layup. That is off. He gets it back, goes back up, misses again. I'm just going to simcast. It's over. 6-point win for the Pacers. The Wolves will yet again beat down on the Clippers. This is damn near like the same score, it looks like. 37 from Edwards. Yeah, it was like a 5-point difference for both teams from the second game. Anyways, game 4 in Indiana. The Knicks fighting yet again without Brunson, and they're up by 2 with 47 seconds. It was just like a 7-point game, but the Pacers cut it back. The screen's off the ball. McHale's going to try and get it at the top of the key. He does. He pulls up the shot. That is off. That is a good shot for him specifically. That's like the shot he takes for 90% of his career. And Nembhard trying to cook in the mid-range. Don't know where Halliburton's at right now, but it's going to get passed down to Siakam anyways, and he's guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Not a favorable matchup for him. especially in the low post. And he gets another 3-second violation. Oh my goodness. That meant Siakam be closing his eyes mid-play. Passing to right. Right will get fouled. They didn't even consider they would foul him. But can DeLon give us a free throw? He hits the first. And the second one is off. Rebound by Siakam. They're down by 3. Can they hit one? He's going to get picked up by Wright, actually. And he's going to go to the post, go over the shoulder. That is good. Okay, they're going to go for the quick 2. And the Knicks will pass it into Bridges. He'll go to the line. He was struggling early in the year as Nembhard fouls out, and Halliburton has to be fouled out because he's not playing right now. Bridges, the first one is off. I don't know what they have his free throw rating as, but it can't be good if he's missing like that. Second one is good, though. 2-point game. Pacers, no Halliburton, but we'll see Siakam go for another huge 3. Yeah, Tyrese and, as we just saw, Nembhard have fouled out. I just want to check. Pass in, McConnell. 9 seconds over to Shepherd. Shepherd to Neesmith. Neesmith down to Siakam, guarded by Josh Hart. He'll try and get to the middle of the floor, and he gets fouled by Hart. Siakam at the line with the game on the line, and he's going to hit the first. The second is off. Rebound by Towns, and that might do it. Pacers do have another timeout, but there's 1.8 seconds to go. Cat, the first one is good, and the second one is also good. The Knicks didn't have a timeout, so that would have been detrimental, and that would have been an auto OT. Here we go. The 3-pointer needed by Indiana. What type of shot will they get? Pass into the corner. Shepherd. Oh, it's a deep 2. He makes a deep 2, and the Knicks will go up. I believe it's either 2-2 or I think it's 2-2. Yep. Yeah, the Knicks were down, so this was a big game. Just heard the commentator say it. Cat was 33-15. The Timberwolves yet again running through the Clippers on the western side. 43 from Edwards. Kawhi low-key his like biggest game yet. He's not really been doing much shot-wise. Actually, I'm lying. He's had 20 in every game, but I feel like Harden usually leads the team in scoring. Not this game though. Harden was 5 for 20. Series tied 2-2 back in New York, and the Knicks are going to win another game. A 13-point win. Halliburton with 42, 11, and 7 steals on just 5 misses. But Siakam was 2 for 7 with the least points of any player who played for them. And the Knicks had 8 players in double figures. Zubac's got injured? Damn. They have got hit. I mean, it is the Clippers, but look at that. They're actually fighting now. And they got adversity, and they're going to win the next game. Kawhi with 33 and Norman Powell with 25. He hasn't done much either so far. This Pacers with their backs against the wall, and the New York Knicks without Jalen Brunson are going to advance to the NBA Finals. Of course, it's me that I sub in to look at the celebration, and DeLon Wright is shooting 3 free throws. 3. The Knicks win the series, their second straight series win without Brunson, as he was injured in either game 1 or 2 of the Celtics series. I think it was 2 when they finally won. And Karl Anthony Towns will lead the Knicks to the finals, potentially against his former team. As there you go, Pacome lifting up the trophy. I saw he was in there at the end of the game. Oh, look at PJ Tucker. Yeah. Is yellow just like unanimously just a nasty color? I don't know. Just like looking in the back during that celebration and seeing all the yellow is just nasty to me. Indiana gets eliminated. That's not even Pacers hate. That's just like color hate. All right. Well, Clippers down 2-3. Can they get another win in 4-7? I believe we still have yet to see the Timberwolves like play, as they will go to 7. They were down 3-1, and it is officially 3-3 led by Kawhi's 33. He heard me and he locked in. There is 129 left to go between the Clippers and the Timberwolves, and the Clippers are up by 2. Kawhi going up against McDaniels. He'll try and get to the basket. He steps it back. He's gonna try, still working the mid-range. He gets bottled up, and he puts up a layup, a step through finger roll, looking like George Gervin. Not really though. That was way uglier. 1:14 to go. Edwards going right at the defense. He's gonna get fouled by Jones. He had Randall wide open and said, "No, I'm getting this foul." Edwards at the line. The first free throw is good to cut the lead to 3. And there's just 1:10 to go in this game. Second one is off. Rebound by Kawhi. I've been talking about downloading an ant face. Oh my goodness. Harden the 3. That is off. Damn, that's a very Harden shot too. Granted, any player in this game would have taken that, but like Harden specifically. Anyways, oh my goodness. Ant with the flashy pass to the Naz Reid bucket. I have liked the broadcast for this video, by the way. I stood with it because it was kind of a, what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. Anyways, Kawhi to the rim. Layup is fouled. Immersing. That's the word. Immersive. Whatever. Kawhi getting MVP chance at the line. The first one is good. And the second one is also good to make it a 3-point game. Timberwolves. Ant's out here throwing flash passes. He's confident. But yeah, I still haven't downloaded an Ant cyber face. I don't know how I haven't done that. It's like, anyways, Ant will go over the screen. He's going to have a lot of room. He'll pull the mid-range and he bricks it. You'd imagine his play. Isn't it funny that even the AIs can't stop on a dime and shoot the shots they actually want? Because you'd imagine Ant wanted to shoot a 3 there. But anyways, Kawhi to the rim. That's off. He gets his own putback. That's off. And it goes out of bounds. Whose ball is it? Clippers ball. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock, so they don't have to foul. Kawhi with insane fight right there, though, after missing the shot. Pass into Harden. He will take the shot. He's open and he misses. He misses the shot. They could have wasted more time, but no. 13 seconds. Ant gives it to Naz Reid. Naz takes the midi and he makes it. I mean, okay. I'm telling you, these players are trying to take threes and not realizing that there's no way, especially with no timeouts for the Wolves right now. Anyways, and they put Bogdanovic to the line. He misses the first, though. Bogdanovic misses one. 7.5 seconds. You know what? You're still in great position here, but you got to obviously hit a shot. 2-point deficit. 6 seconds to go. Ant at half court. Ant 4 seconds. Ant 3 seconds. He pulls the 3 and it is good. Anthony Edwards with the shot of a lifetime to take a 1-point lead over the Clippers, trying to make it to his first NBA Finals and play against his former teammate. 1 second to go for the Clippers. Can they get a better shot than we saw the Hawks try and get 17 times over? Norman Powell passing the ball. Who will it be to? It is going to be, it looks like James Harden at the line for the 3. It's good. James Harden with the game winner to go to his first NBA Finals since Oklahoma City in 2012. Harden, did he get the shot off? He did. That was one of the best shots I've seen them actually get off of the inbound in so long. They actually got a shot at the line, and it happened at the most important game. Granted, we just saw a huge game winner, so it wouldn't have been that bad if it was a stinker type of shot from them all the way at the other side of the court. But nonetheless, James Harden with the shot of his life, and that's something to say for someone like James. Oh, he's running around. That man James Harden is about to have one hell of a day. And Anthony Edwards sent home again by a big dude, 6'5", who could shoot 3. Probably underselling Luka's height. Anyways, Ben Simmons makes it to his first championship, and Kawhi wins the hey, they did start coming back once Kawhi started turning it up, although you might have to give it to Harden on the basis alone that he hit that shot. But and he played the entire series injured, as Kawhi did have 32. Harden was 5-15, but he hit the shot that mattered more than any shot of his career. 16 for granted, maybe one of those 27 3-pointers mattered more. Anyways, 21 from Randall and 6 for 15, 17 points from Edwards in the win, or in the loss. 2 for 11 from Conley. What a finish. And the Timberwolves have been eliminated. James Harden. Oh, wait, what? They lied to me. James Harden with 23 and 13 a game, 2 steals and a block. And Karl Towns with 27, 12, 2 assists, and somehow less blocks than James Harden. Makes it to the conference, or they win the conference MVPs. So still, with this series beginning, Jalen Brunson is out for the season. He is still done. So we're going to see if the Knicks can fight through the ultimate adversity with DeLon Wright on James Harden. Granted, I mean, Brunson's not much better for that, but I mean, you know, it'd give you some on offense. Can they win this championship? It is so rare that I do simulations with injuries. So funnily enough, though, the two teams, actually, the Knicks have had great injury luck this season in real life. And there was actually it's funny because the Mavericks lost their like injury due to the Knicks, or their medical staff guy, and supposedly he's really good, and the Knicks have been better for it. But, you know, injuries are also still, though, very uncontrollable. With that being said, two teams that have suffered a lot from injuries in the past few years, well, the Knicks specifically in last year's playoffs, not even comparable to the level of the Clippers, are going to make it to the finals and play against each other, as the Knicks are going to win game 1 by 12 points. Cat with 33 and 12. It looks like Big Zubac might not hold a candle to him in this, but I don't know, though. Big Zubac, he's an 81 overall right now because he's hurt, but he is an 88. And Harden, it looks like, is about to be fully healthy. Game 2 at the Garden. The Knicks are going to win again by 16 points. Bridges with 36, having a game like how he had against the Spurs on Christmas, or maybe that Blazers game when he hit the game winner. Kawhi with 39 in the loss, and Norman Powell with just 2 on 1 for 7 shooting. Eubanks also put up 6 shots. And I don't know if the Knicks got another injury. Deuce McBride out for the season with a pulled lower back muscle, because I saw this because Tyler Kolek played his first game of the playoffs, had 9 points on 3 for 5 shooting. Tyler Kolek Kolek, though, he would never shoot this much. He is the modern day Nash dribble guy. He's just going to dribble around the rim and give you a pass. This game is close, but not close enough. Kawhi and Harden both dropped 30 plus to take their first win of the series in LA at the Intuit Dome, which also does look pretty cool in 2K. And they will take another win. You know, they'll defend home court, send the Knicks back home. Bridges 4 for 18 in this one. All right, it is 150 to go. The Knicks down by 3. Clippers outscoring in the second half, the opposite of the first. And OG is at the line with that. Oh my, I would have that finals jersey so fast. Did they sell those? I don't know. Never wouldn't know. Anyways, OG, first one is good. I think Precious Achiuwa was just at the shooting guard, but they probably switched it. Yeah, they definitely did. OG is at the line for 3. So it's about to be, well, it could be a tied game. Anunoby the third, and that is good. Zubac passed the ball to Kawhi. Wait, can I see something real quick? No, because you know when players like show you that they're laboring an injury in the game? I don't know. It looked like Zubac was doing something here. Like he puts his hand up, but I looked at it and it says he has a strained MCL. Anyways, Kawhi guarded by Josh Hart right now. He'll go back to the right, fall away mid-range. That was poetic. 141, and Cat will bring the ball up against Zubac. The injured Zubac cannot hang with him right now. He's dribbling at him and everything. He's going to go at him, take a floater, and that is off. Rebound by Kawhi. Kawhi now back the other way. He'll go to the left, to the rim. Kawhi, he's going to go through the defense. Hart cannot guard him. He probably shouldn't be. Should this be the series where I finally start adjusting matchups? Maybe. Anyways, Cat to the rim. Cat all the way. The foul and the bucket. There would be no adjustment for him. Maybe there would. Maybe they put Kawhi on him. I don't know. Anyways, Cat free throw was good. 1 point deficit for the Knicks. Clippers trying to hold on. And Kawhi going at Hart again. He's going to get to the low post and put it up. He's doing some shot fakes. That's off. Hart with the rebound. He does that well. Hart back up the other way. Dribbling with a full head of steam. Pass it back out to right. Loki looked like he was about to get a charge there. Pass down to Cat in the post. Cat low post against Zubac. Pump fakes the hook. He doesn't have it for him right now. Pass back out to Hart. Kawhi was in the lane too, and Kawhi's gonna get the steal. Kawhi with the steal as Hart puts the ball in the danger zone. Bogdanovich with the ball. He'll give it down to Kawhi against Cat, and he goes for the shot over the big man. That was not smart. 29 seconds to go. Right dribbling up the ball. DeLon pass out to Cat. Cat against Kawhi. He's dribbling on Kawhi. Will he do something about it? No. Back out to Hart. Hart the screen by Cat. Hart to the rim for the dunk. Taking Zubac off the dribble. Clippers no timeouts. One more chance to take their lead. Kawhi Leonard tween the legs to the right. He has Hart on his back, but no, Hart gets back in front of him. 6 seconds. Kawhi down low. He pump fakes it. He gets the foul bait. And Kawhi to the line. First one is good. We've lost Kawhi. We've lost him to the dark side. And he misses. The Knicks take a timeout. 3.4 to go. The game of a lifetime here for both teams. Clippers never been to the finals, and the Knicks haven't been in well, like 20 years, 30 years, something like that. And DeLon Wright gets it at half court. What the hell? DeLon Wright bricks it, and we're going to overtime. Should I just watch the overtime at this point, like the whole thing? I might skip like a minute or two, honestly. I'm probably gonna watch like 3 minutes of it. No Jalen Brunson. We're watching Josh Hart off the dribble buckets. Granted, he does that a lot in real life just because, I don't know, plays break up. The NBA Finals, Game 5. And oh my goodness, I said I was gonna watch, but the Knicks just went on a 14-3 in the first like 2 minutes. The New York Knicks are gonna win by 14 points. Cat had 51 and 18. Harden with 31 and 11. Kawhi with 25. Derrick Jones Jr. 0 for 7. Nicholas Batum, who also wasn't playing before this, but that's crazy. They say why is Batum in? That's wild because he subbed in and instantly tore his hamstring. Oh, because Drew Eubanks is out for the season. So then Batum subbed in. He got hurt as well. Both teams do have a handful, especially with the Knicks. Also, Brunson and McBride out. Oh my goodness. Wait, no way. Jalen Brunson is back. I just went to it just to look at the injuries because I was mentioning McBride. And Jalen Brunson has returned, set to return against the Clippers. The Clippers better be ready because I'm back from my left hand fracture and chomping at the bit to get back out there. Hashtag horse sense. Karl-Anthony Towns sets a new Knicks record for most total points in a playoff game, breaking the record previously held by Jalen Brunson. And then Jalen says, screw it. Sub me in. Let's see. And the Knicks are dominating the Clippers. Jalen Brunson with 39 points in his first game back. 11 for 17 from the field. 14 for 18 from the free throw line. Kawhi Leonard with 21. Bogdanovich with 15. Harden has 7 on 2 for 6. Ben Simmons is 1 for 1 though. This could not be more poetic. Like Willis Reed out from the tunnel. Jalen Brunson pulled up for just one game just to close it out in LAC. That would piss me off a little bit if it was in LAC, but I'm not gonna lie. I would be on the streets. I would be celebrating. I'd be happy as hell. Let me give him a bucket real quick. Chris Dunn, you can't hold me. You can't hold me real quick, Chris Dunn. Back this way. Spin. Oh yeah, lay. Oh my goodness, he can't hold me. He just can't hold me. Hey, I just gave him 40 as well. Hold that. 3 seconds to go, and the New York Knicks are NBA champions. Jalen Brunson out for damn near the entire 2/3. I mean, he played the first round. OG's dancing. He played a little bit, missed majority of the playoffs. I think he played 5 games. Did they sweep the first round? Who'd they play in the first round? Oh yeah, they played 5 games against the Pistons. So I think he played 7 out of a possible, like, I don't know, 18 games or something. Cameron Payne rejoicing. The Clippers fans not too happy. 2K needs to make better designs for these jerseys, these playoff jerseys. I don't think the Clippers would give those fans these nasty fluorescent. I actually like red's a good color, but shout out to Raphael. That's my favorite Ninja Turtle for real. That's why I like the color red. But anyways, Jalen Brunson hoisting the, oh, here's the one highlight. And according to 2K, this year's champion on an absolute Cinderella run of injuries and, I don't know, Disney fairy tales. Okay, the most unrealistic thing is Brunson just took that layup with his right hand. Are your 2025 NBA champions, and the finals MVP, of course, is Karl Anthony Towns with 30, 13, 3 assists, half a steal, and about half a block a game. 53 from the field, 49 from the 3, and 85 from the line. And yeah, Brunson played 8 out of a possible 23 games. It was actually worse than I thought. Shea led the playoffs in scoring with 40 a game in 12 games. Jokic only played 1 series, but he was second. Trey was third. Ant was fourth. Tatum was fifth. Rebounds, it was Jokic and then Towns. Assists was Harden and then Halliburton. Steals was Vanderbilt, but he played 4 games, so really it was like Shea. Blocks was Chet. Zubac shot 63% from the field. Austin Reeves technically led, but he played 3 games. And Onyeka Okongwu genuinely led 63% from 3 in 11 games. Actually, I guess Krejci played 11 games as well. So yeah, here's the stats for the finals and the conference finals if you're interested, and the quarterfinals. Trae Young was having one hell of a run, and I showed the first round earlier. Well, just kind of decided to do this on a whim. And there's gonna be people in the comments, oh, but the Kings didn't make the playoffs, you have to rebuild. Unless they make it, that'd be pretty funny. You have to redo this. No, that was the point of doing it right now. I wanted to be even more chaotic than it probably should be, and we definitely got chaos. So it's been real, it's been fun, but it's been real fun. Shout out to Damian Dotson. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. We're almost at 17 subscribers, and like the video if that's what you're into. If you made it this far, comment anchovies. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but anyways, I'll see you around. I'll go celebrate this virtual win.